A Qantas jet bound for Shanghai has been forced to land back in Sydney after its undercarriage failed to work properly. The airline says at no time were the 197 passengers and crew on board in danger. The alert came just hours after the company reported a plunge in half-year profit and flagged a rise in airfares.
Just what Qantas didn't need, especially today. QF 129, departing from Sydney bound for Shanghai, was forced to turn around after its landing gear failed to retract after takeoff. Qantas said the aircraft circled for 3 hours, but stressed it was not an emergency situation. This, on the day Qantas's financial side was also taking a hit. The group's interim profit slumped to $58 million, 72% lower than the previous year. Qantas has weathered the global downturn better than Singapore Airlines and others, but while at home Jetstar went from strength to strength, major US and British markets remain weak.
We're optimistic from where we were. We are seeing improvement, but we remain cautious, and we should remain cautious.
He's eyeing a swathe of uncertainties, including exchange rates, fuel prices and general demand. The bottom line for passengers, higher airfares. Having fallen to unprecedented lows, we're told they can't stay, with most of the industry losing money.
$5.6 billion US for the aviation industry. After $13 billion losses last year, that's not sustainable on those average airfares. So we know they have to increase.
For the past half year, slashed fares and a big investment in fleet renewal have forced a scrapping of the interim dividend. The last straw for rattled investors who sent the stock tumbling 8%.
Qantas is one of those stocks that you really invest in for income. The fact that it has completely scrapped its interim dividend has disappointed many in the market.
And as part of a $400 million refit, first class will be axed from all but a handful of long-haul routes. Business class reduced and more cost-conscious passengers squeezed into economy.
The long-term trend in first class has been for a decline.
He says Qantas still considers itself a premium airline. Raina Sarampai, World News, Australia.